Time to have our SME conversation this morning on Wake Up Nigeria. And today it's with Lanre Lawal. He is a creative entrepreneur and music consultant with a deep passion for education and community development. He founded 3LP to help rebuild a culture of reading by renovating libraries in public schools and providing young people with access to knowledge and opportunities. Known for his quiet leadership and long-term vision, Lanre believes in the power of books, music, and meaningful collaboration to shape a better future. It's such a pleasure to have you in the studio with us today.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, so I was going to touch on 3LP, but let's start from creative entrepreneur.
Okay.
What does that entail? Because creativity is huge.
It's huge, yeah. So I support. I'm an entrepreneur, definitely, and I work in the creative business, even though my core is music, you know, and I have tried my hand in movie production. I produced a film, Wrong Number, last year. I have supported photographers, I've supported painters. I have published a book. I published a book written by someone, my former clients, Brimo. So generally, I work in the creative business.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
but my core is music business, yeah.
So your music consultancy, what does it entail?
Basically, we help musicians find their voices.
When you say find their voices?
I started as an artist manager. You know, I manage artists. I've worked in some capacity with some of the popular musicians that you know. So I started as an artist manager, and currently I still manage, but I do more of consulting. So basically, you have a music project, you need the music project to be out there. We ideate for you on how to get the music out there, how people get to perceive you as a brand and promote your music properly. At the same time, another thing that I do a lot of is concert productions. So I ideate performances, live shows, live concerts, you know, generally.
I'm going to take you back a step to when you mentioned your former client, Brimo.
Brimo, yeah.
Now, I used to work with Brimo.
Yes.
Now, Brimo is known for his eccentricity.
Yes.
What was it like working with him?
Oh, it was beautiful. I mean, Brimo is arguably one of the most talented African musicians that you know. And he's one of my favorite artists as well. You know, so I enjoyed working with him.
So putting the book together, what was it like?
Okay, so apart from writing music, he's a great writer. He writes poetry, he writes, you know, in fact, he has written his own memoir, his own biography. So it was the biography that we were looking to publish at the time. Then he now said, I have this fiction that I've written. I think I want to publish that first. You know, and at the time, I'd already secured a publishing deal with, you know, for his memoir at the time. So of course, the publishing house wasn't interested in the fiction. So I said, okay, I mean, I can do this. So, you know, I went ahead and published the book, registered the publishing company, Clockwise Publishing, and then we did the publishing.
With that, you were able to do the publishing?
Publishing, yes.
So that's another side to your career as well, if one has to look at it that way, because I'm sure it entailed a lot to trying to get your publishing.
Yes, so one of the things that I have done, I mean, you know, as I grow, I am unlearning certain things. So one of the things that I've done in my career is to put my clients in the forefront. I mean, I have been in the music business for how long? Over 15 years, you know, pushing artists. Like I said, I've worked with most of the popular artists that you know. And this is my first time on a live TV. The reason being that I will put the artist here rather than me coming, you know, taking the shine. And before now, even my 3LP project, I probably would have given the project to one of my clients and make it seem like it's the artist's, you know, it's their idea, you know. But you know, there comes time when you know that I mean, let me do these things myself, you know. So I have touched on a lot of things, basically, and
that's where you are now. Before we talk about the 3LP, I'm really curious about Brimo because, as you said, he's a very talented artist.
Oh, yes, he is.
What caused the separation? Because you said he's your former artist.
I would say growth. Yeah. I would say we grew apart. You know, everybody wanted the same thing. I mean, different things at the time. So our vision no longer aligned. So there was need for separation without
any rancor.
Because before the music, before anything else, we were friends. And if we continue working at the time, it probably will ruin the friendship that we had. So it's better we remove the business and then we can stay friends.
That's actually very impressive because when people talk about him, it's always to the negative. So this is actually
yes, he's an amazing guy.
Yeah.
He's
now,
actually an amazing guy.
3LP. I'm suspecting it's Lanre Lawal.
Yeah, 3L, Lanre Lawal Library.
Got it.
Then
3LP project. Tell us about that one.
Okay, it's simple. It's a personal initiative, you know, community initiative where we try to revive the reading culture amongst Nigerian youth, the young Nigerians, basically. Simply put, I got tired of complaining, oh, our educational system is this, you know, people don't read anymore and all of that. And then I also see that people don't even have the resources, you know, especially the young ones. You know, I walked past a public school library one time and I saw the library. I was like, oh my God, is this what they call library? Then I decided I was going to refurbish the library. So I did that, and then I realized that there are more libraries, there are more, you know, kids who don't have access to books and, you know, these basic things that you're supposed to. It's easy to complain, you know, it's easy for us to all say, oh, this thing, they don't have this and all of that. But what are we doing about it? So I decided, okay, I'll do what I can to at least provide. So what we do is, you know, revitalize the libraries, you know, renovate them, you know, equip them with books and other things that they need to ensure that these kids have what they need, and also train the teachers, because it's one thing to have a library, you know, and then it's another thing for them to actually use it. So
they need to know how to use it,
you know, and what's available to them, you know, and it's been working so
have you been funding the project and running it?
It's been personal, you know, funded personally.
Wow.
Yeah, and
That's
then I got support from a few friends as well, you know, and last project we did, we got a bit of support also from a bank. I don't know if I'm allowed to mention. Yeah, so we got a bit of support from a bank that also gave us support in renovating a particular school's library, and also help us organize like a workshop, so to speak, to help these kids.
So what do we expect from Lanre Lawal moving forward?
Oh, moving forward, first of all, there's so much, you know, in terms of my music business. We are looking to sign in a few other musicians to work with. So we're going back to management, and there are concerts also in the making. And a few projects I'm working on, I am not allowed to talk about now with some clients, some popular musicians. So yeah, there are a few things coming.
That's really cool. That's really cool. I actually love your library project. It's very commendable.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you
so much for your time, Lanre.
Thank you for having me.
It's been quite an interesting conversation.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you indeed.
Thank you.
All right, at this point, we've reached the top of the hour. There's so much more to come on the other side. Just stay with us. We'll be right back.